If you guys would join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
All right, the first thing was an executive session.
Good morning. I'll make a motion. We go into executive session, title 405-6C.
I'll second that.
All in favor? Aye, okay.
Make a motion. We come out of executive session.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I would like to make a motion to ask, Barb Arsenal, our clerk, to send a response with regards to the correspondence in which we received.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Yeah.
Thank you. Bob, you all set?
I am, I just gotta open the door.
Yeah.
Turn off the white light. Do you want me to grab Carrie?
Sure,
Oh, yes, please.
right on time.
Oh, shoot, I wanted to do a short executive session with her. I know that's a pain in the butt, sorry. When she gets done her report, I might ask for a quick executive session with,
For a move,
with Carrie.
Carrie.
Yeah, with regards to, well, I told you, Betty was talking to somebody else, so I don't know. Do you think it
Yeah.
needs, do we even need to have discussion with regards?
I don't think so.
Never mind then. I'll tell you, I'll talk to you.
Simple deal.
Yeah.
$2. Every time I see Carrie, I say, you're still here?
Don't you dare.
Good morning, good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Carrie, I gotta tell you before I forget it. Your relish is wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I like it. I like it just by the spoonful.
That's, I already ate mine. She's like, what did you eat it by the spoonful? And I was like,
I'm shocked, everybody ate it by the spoonful.
ah,
I think Annette finished hers in a day, she's supposed to be on a
hot dog.
It is, hot dog or a hamburger.
Can't afford the hot dog.
that's
but-
right. That's right. That was dinner for him. And did you notice Bill remembered your name?
Good job.
Someone told me just for you.
You're like, Carrie.
Actually, he's been practicing.
Okay, it's all right.
We won't need to have an executive session after. We'll talk about it after. We're all good.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
Excellent.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna hand you some goodies then. So I have your appropriation report for the county and jail, as well as an interest report and the town paid, who's paid from towns.
Thank you.
Busy girl.
I try to be.
Look at that.
Money still rolling in, Carrie?
And we've come to a dead halt.
Copies for me later.
I actually have a packet for you too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's 2.9 million though.
Yay, we've spent a lot of money though.
Yeah, I know.
We have spent a lot of money. It's exciting to see the money come in. I still have not tapped into any TAN funds.
Yeah.
So I am using, and I still have to make some transfers. But at least we are getting money, and this is up to date as of yesterday. So I received Liberty's payment yesterday. Last week I received, I believe it was Stockton, your town, and Burnham. So hopefully we'll see more.
That was on the warrant for the 3rd of October. So,
Yeah, you said that every month.
yeah, I sound good.
This is awesome.
And then you'll,
anything.
so your reserve counts, you'll see there's a spreadsheet of the balance last month or on the 18th of September, the balance as of today, and then the interest earned for the month of September. And I'll give these to you right now, Barb, so I don't forget.
Thank you.
And then I'll continue on with my accounts payable warrant. I will need to spend 220,483.94 for accounts payable. And then 176,778.76 for our general fund.
Okay,
So you,
Second.
all in favor?
So basically, a county payroll now is what, like 220 every 2 weeks? That doesn't include the jail.
no.
Yeah.
Jail's probably another 66,000.
Then the jail, accounts payable is 10,487.90.
Because the jail payroll is on that.
No, jail payroll is on this, but I just realized that I made a mistake. Because we had to pay Lincoln Sagahawk jail,
Yep.
and I don't know why, I remember adding it to this, but I wonder if I added it to the wrong one, because that was 209,000.
Yep.
250.
For bridges, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and then we received, and I didn't do anything, I did not include it in this warrant, we also received medical, 19,000 for a resident that was in the hospital. And I wanted,
Does that go through Medicaid? Has that already been cut down with Medicaid expense? What we should pay?
so I sent it up to Kelsey, because I think Kelsey typically monitors this. And I wanted her opinion on how do I proceed with this, so that's why I didn't include it in either one of these warrants. Because I wanted to see if this is something that we've already paid, if we have to pay, what the deal, and I may need to include Ray Porter on that as well.
Yeah,
The jail is on here, but why is it not showing in the total?
The 200,
Yeah.
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 it's right there. I
Huh.
don't know why it's not showing, so you don't know.
So
I
we're gonna have
changed
to
these a
do an
couple-
amended, yeah, that's okay.
One day I'll have all this stuff together.
No, that's okay. But I'm just trying to think why it didn't roll it through.
And I changed it several times, I remember doing that, so. 216,737. Right, okay, so sorry about that. Your jail accounts payable is 216,737.90, which includes. Lincoln
206,000 and change to
or Lincoln
two
Saginaw.
bridges.
Yes.
Say that one more time, I'm so sorry. The total warrant is how much? Or-
The total accounts payable for jail is 216,737.90,
Okay.
and payroll was $66,047.20.
Okay.
you seconded it?
Yeah, I'll second.
Oh, a total
All in
is,
Thank you.
oh, yes,
The total is what we voted.
it is 293,273 dollars.
So moved. Okay, second.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, who moved and who seconded it?
Doesn't matter, just,
sorry about that. I
No,
will
don't be.
updated.
but I'm just thinking, I'm wondering why it didn't roll it forward in the NDS.
I will tell you why. I knew it was due October 1st, so I did a second warrant for that. But when I went to go do these reports, I remember adding it into
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
cover sheet there, and I don't know.
So it's not technically in this warrant, and that's why, but it didn't carry it forward.
It didn't,
It
so
was, it had to have a separate one.
I did a separate warrant here, but I added it to this cover sheet because I have to manually do these, so
Huh.
I wonder if I grabbed the wrong cover sheet. Cause I'm curious what I gave Barb now for a cover sheet. Oh, I gave you the same thing too. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna fix it.
Okay, no.
Sorry.
problem.
And then the other thing, Annette and I had a conversation with Malcolm regarding health insurance, and she was just enlightening me on, the difference between our monthly amount that we have to deposit from the general fund to the health, and then the weekly or daily amounts that come out for coverage. And one of the things that we talked about was the UBS account.
So let me just stop you there for a second, just to explain. Our health insurance account used to be with UBS.
Yeah.
Before it wasn't with like Camden National or anything else, it was with UBS. When we went with First National, we had to retain a certain amount in UBS because we had claims that were
Sure.
covered by it. Okay, so anyway,
So Malcolm recommended we close UBS.
Mhm.
But before we close it, or he makes a recommendation, he wants to make sure that everything has cleared out of that account, that there's no activity in this account. The amount of interest that you earn in this is pennies. The end of August, your interest was $6. And you're definitely receiving more interest through First National than you are here. So I am just waiting to hear from him, his recommendation before I bring any final decisions to you.
I said to Carrie, I'd just say to Malcolm, hey, you know, you got a week. Let me know in a week if we can change this over, because I could at least earn $12 versus the $6 that we're currently earning. And it just kind of cleans it up.
How much money is in that account?
$107,000. Yeah, $157,000.
Is that, do you have that's an unfair question. Do you have a figure in your head about what the balance is of the whole account?
Of the Waldo County Health,
Yeah.
150,
157.
no,
1, 2, 3.
564,000 is what's in the Waldo County account, which is on the
791,
spreadsheet that's
yeah.
in front of you. So, and then that would add 150, so you'd
That's
be
like
looking a little over
37.
600,000.
Yeah, good. Good.
No.
And that's all I have to report for me.
Okay, I make a motion to accept and file the finance report.
Excellent, excellent. I'll second that.
One favor?
Now I'm putting on a new hat. HR hat today.
Look at her multitasking.
I have very specific instructions. So as you know,
Okay.
I can imagine.
Annette's obviously Annette's not here today. She did ask me to report on her behalf. And it is regarding some employees. She is requesting approval to adjust Erin Gary. She will reach her 6-month anniversary. And she is requesting that her pay go from $20.43 to $21.09.
Yeah, but Kimmy, we do was so noted.
Yeah, so noted. Yeah. Okay.
On September 8th, 2023, Daphne Manuel completed all of her academy training and has received her state of Maine license. She is requesting to be moved to class 2 dispatcher, and her pay go from $19.08 per hour to $20.43 per hour.
So noted.
So, uh,
There is a new hire, Detective Zane Lauper of Paris. He will start October 16th. The rate of pay will be at the 15-year step, $37.28 an hour. Will accrue vacation time at 240 hours yearly. He is also eligible for the new sign-on bonus of $10,000.
You have a motion.
Make a motion, we accept.
Motion to accept that.
You're making that motion,
Yeah, second.
all in favor?
And I'm done being in there.
Thank you, Annette.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Yeah,
Thank you. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
that's the briefest report you ever.
That
given.
is. We're not gonna tell her that.
Short, sweet, and simple.
That's right.
Carrie,
Yes.
could you let me know and make sure that that recording is, you can hear it out there?
Yes, I will.
Thanks.
Let's go to Chris, huh?
Chair committee.
Oh, good day, sir.
Hey, good morning. How are you guys doing today?
Very good. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. Okay, don't have much. I met with a man, his name is James, for the air duct cleaning for the jail. And I gave him a tour of the jail, and Barb helped me out with getting some, the original blueprint plans for the jail, and I took pictures of those and sent them over to him. He said that he's gonna get a quote for us and send me a quote, but he thinks that he will be able to do it with he has like a big commercial duct cleaning thing. I don't know what it looks like, but, so we're working on that. Also getting a quote for, gutters for the comm center. When they put in that new roof that however long ago, they didn't have the gutters, and I talked with Mike. With all the rain that we had,
We don't have gutters on that?
no, apparently they took them down and they didn't put them back up for whatever reason.
So do we still have the gutters somewhere?
Not that I'm aware, haven't seen any, and Mike hasn't seen
Huh,
either.
that's interesting. Okay.
So I'm getting a quote for that because all the rain goes right in front of that door there. In the winter, it gets really slippery. When it freezes.
Yeah, certainly.
So we're just looking at a quote for that, to see what kind of work that would be till next year. Contacted Horch Roofing, and that's who I'm getting a quote from. I talked with Annette and Susan, and they want to paint their office,
Mm.
because it is a bunch of different colors in there for some reason. I told her that that's fine, but I wanted to wait until the farm is kind of wrapped up, so I have help on a
Yeah.
consistent basis. So it's not, because they're only available 2 days a week for right now.
Yeah, no, we had a couple residents that did it before and they did.
Yeah.
fabulous job.
For that, once the farm starts slowing down, they don't go out there 3-4 times a week. We can get a couple residents to get that done. Last thing I have is I talked with Matt Curtis about, they just cut down those trees and get some stump grinding done. And I figured we'll do that next spring after the winter, because I know there's a stump out here to get that one, the ones at the SO, and there's one behind the comm center, we'll get the stump grinding done. And I'll get on a quote on that for next year as well. That's all I have for you today.
That's it for today, yeah.
That's it.
I have this, cleaning in the vents, or so-called, Chris. Is this something we can, work into your budget for next year when it comes?
I'm looking right now at the jail's budget and he might actually have some money for repairs and maintenance in the jail budget currently that we have
Okay.
utilized.
Yeah,
Cause that was my thought too. I'm always like, where you getting the money
right,
from?
and that's why I'm just working on getting a quote first,
Yeah.
and then I was going
But
to
I-
assess where I could get it from and things like that, cause I personally have no idea how much
Yeah,
any of that can cost. I know it's an old building and everything, and like he said, he has a big commercial like trailer.
yeah. And but also, yeah, it's a small jail in comparison
True.
to the other facilities that
True.
they clean the HVAC systems. Yeah.
I was hoping, if we did have enough to get it in, but obviously if we don't have enough, I would also plan that for next year too.
And, those gutters at the comm center, where's the location we're talking about?
The location of the gutters,
Yeah, and where's the building that's gonna be on?
oh, the comm center.
On the comm center, there used to be gutters that went on the
Okay,
communication
that's what
center.
I'm asking,
And then they put the new roof on
yeah.
and nobody's seen the gutters since then.
Well,
So,
right now they have like, you can tell where the gutters were, because they have like these slabs where the
Yeah.
water would run
Yeah.
off, and it all goes right
Sure.
down in front of that door and creates a.
gutters aren't that hard to put on, actually. I mean, you might be able to find assistance,
Yeah.
up on the
Okay.
hill. And we could just buy the gutters because,
That's good.
do you know what I mean? I'd help you put the gutters up. I've put gutters up before there. It's more just getting the hitches up and then,
Yeah,
string them. But yeah, we do need gutters there. That would destroy that building.
Yeah,
Um,
like I said, I talked to the man from Porch and he's just gonna come in and take a look, give us a quick quote, because they're backed up till next year. too.
Of course
So
they are.
I'm just trying to get quotes and just get an idea.
You
of
just get the quotes, we have the measurements.
Exactly.
Well,
Exactly.
so that's it, Chris?
That is it.
Oh, thank you. Any questions, Betty?
no, I
Amy?
don't.
No, no,
No,
okay.
no.
You
Thanks
don't
very
got-
much, Chris.
Take it easy.
Yes, you as well. Yeah, because we've got 106 in our facilities all over. Like, I think we put gutters up.
Yeah.
Like 5 going.
Yeah,
It's in my head.
so pass over IT this fine, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah, we did great.
yeah. And we'll go to, man, we're up to break.
oh,
This is a wizard. Let's go to Barbara.
I know Carrie and I know at some point you're going to go through the budgets again, correct? To make whatever, to discuss if there'll be any further changes. And she asked if we can give her a heads up before we do that. so that She
Absolutely.
can come in with a laptop and be ready to go. Sorry, I need for you, if you would please, to approve the minutes officially from August 3rd, 2023.
Second,
I admit I haven't read them.
okay, all in favor?
Yes. Thank you.
I really do love the sheets that they did. Did you guys see those?
Yeah,
They're nice and bold and
yeah.
I really appreciate that.
Give me 1 second to just pull up I have some notes just in case I forgot anything. I'm moving quick, so I didn't have them ready to go. I will say while I'm trying to find this, I also need to, this fall, without fail, ask the assistants, ask for assistance with Chris and the reentry folks to get that archive emptied. It's last year, we had hoped to do that, and I don't remember what came up, but Keith couldn't do it with the reentry folks at that time, and then we got snow early. So my goal is before the end of October, early November, just even if they're not in order, just get them over
Well, I
there.
mean, we just had Chris here. Do you want us to holler at him right
No,
now?
no, it's not, no, I'll work it out with him, because I don't know what his schedule is, I just wanna let you know it's on my radar, not to even, I don't wanna wait till spring anyway, it would be ridiculous,
mean,
it
he
won't
could-
be.
If he knows, he could be grabbing boxes
Right,
in there or grabbing
Right,
those guys.
exactly, I wanna work it out with him in a way that's reasonable, and I've got things to stick on them so that at least they can end up on one general area, and I can later put them in the order they need to be in, but just wanna get them out, get it done. And I think that's all I had for you at this point, we already talked about your.
I got
property
something,
access.
for you, Bob, but
Sure.
we got some correspondence we discussed this morning. You're gonna be sending out for it.
Yes,
And when you talk about the budgets, that might affect what we want to do on reserves. Yeah, so we wouldn't know that until we get a final answer, because we took the reserve out a couple weeks ago. And they might want to put $100,000 back in.
okay, so when you talk about your budgets, maybe do that then, because the other thing, and I pulled up my notes. We need to choose an organizational meeting date with the budget committee toward the end of this month. And so whatever changes you folks make today, I would like to work with Andrew.
Bless you.
Get those all done before I'm out next week. Just want to remind you about next week through Tuesday of the following week. So I'd like to try to get those done so that we can get them in their hands. It can wait till I come back to, if you prefer that we don't send them out too soon, that's fine. I can leave that to your judgment, but we do need to get them notice of the meeting.
Yeah, Well, the only thing, Bob, is we don't know the answer to the question.
Gotcha.
There's no way we know, but in a few days, we might know the answer.
Okay, so we'll hold off putting,
If that is the only thing that, I've looked over that I am concerned about, because
In years past, I remember them getting their budgets handed to them at their first meeting.
and that's
It was
right, we've done it
organizational.
many different ways, we can do that.
Yeah, yeah, so I mean, we don't even
Yeah.
have to.
We can do that
Oh.
too. No, especially where you're,
Yeah,
you're not
and-
sure about the reserves, let's
Yeah.
slow the process down.
And having to deliver and, that whole process.
Understood. Understood.
Just make it simple.
I don't know if you would like to set the date for the 27th, that would give you some time. And that gets us, meets the statute to be doing that
Friday, the 22nd,
7th.
27th.
27th, yeah,
On a Friday.
okay.
That will give you some time if you need to meet, meet again on the 19th, make any other changes or whatever. You know what I
Let's do
mean?
it.
The 27th.
Mhm.
6 o'clock?
Sure, right here,
Yeah.
if that's okay with you. That way they can plan.
And then that is where any new budget member would be elected by the budget committee itself.
If they, I don't even know if they would have discussed that by then,
Right.
so,
I mean, I don't know, but if there is.
sure. Okay, and what I'll do is when I send out that notice, I'll let them know their binders will be there at that meeting. Is that all right with you, or do you want me to not even? I'll just tell them that, they'll receive them then.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. That is. And the other thing I just wanted to tell you, Susan's been a big help with this whole process, learning a lot. She's been doing the agendas, she's all set for that. I'm gonna make sure she's ready for when we go, and I've been talking with her along the way, but if there is anything that has come up, please don't hesitate to call. If you would like me to take the computer with me when I go, I'm happy to do it. I won't do any work unless something drastic came up.
When are you going?
I think we need to, depend on
Sure.
the ones that are here.
Yep.
And are free to, do what you
Right.
have to do.
And there really shouldn't be anything unless it's in, if that would be
And
something you don't have to.
When are
work
you
on.
gone?
Yes, I said that a while back, but I don't expect anyone to remember.
I don't remember what yes.
Combination of vacation, but also some medical. The
Yeah.
first part of next week is medical, and the second part and into
What day are
Tuesday.
we? The 5th.
So, yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're on the 5th, I see, yeah.
So that's a holiday, gone, back in the office the 18th. So I'm back before your next session.
So you basically.
You're out for a week and a half, okay, okay,
gone.
okay. Does Susan have access to your emails now?
She
It
should, but
can't
I'll
die.
double check with Ray. She did before. I'll double check with Ray.
From the
There
10th
we-
to the 18th.
Yes.
There were 2 items in the budget that we had discussed. That I know I thought
Uh-oh,
gonna be changed.
sorry.
Sorry. I don't know if we need to go into executive session or. Well, I'll let you finish your report, Barb, and then
I'm all set.
ask
That
for-
was the last thing. Thank you.
I'd like to ask for a quick executive session, title 1 405 subsection 6 G.
All right, I'll second it, so
Oh,
hang
all in
on.
favor?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let me do this, everybody has to go into the waiting room. And it's individually.
Might need to head out.
No,
No, you're good, stay here.
Yeah.
Might wanna close the door, man.
Yes. You needed Carrie or anyone?
is there anybody, no, is there anybody even on this today?
can take everybody out of the waiting room, but I can't put them in, all of them.
See, I don't know why we don't just shut that thing down when we go into executive session.
Yeah,
So now I need.
I'd like to make a motion that, Barb, make any corrections to the budget that was presented as necessary. That it reflect that all non-union employees receive the 4% COLA.
all in favor? Thank you.
Yes.
That's the only thing we
Yeah,
have left on the budget, right, Amy?
That just made me nervous, because if we'd
Yeah,
left that.
any other county commissioner miscellaneous business?
No, I have none.
Vicky? Public comment, none? I guess we're,
I moved that we adjourned.
yeah,
Second,
all in favor?
Yeah.
what?
Budget.
Yeah, we're not done, please. We have just a couple of questions for you.
Okay, we didn't adjourn. We never
We-
raised our hand.
We make more-
I don't care.
I'm sorry.
No. Did you want to grab your laptop, or are you okay?
Um,
I don't think they need all the numbers right now, and we will give you updated.
I don't think I need
You
the
don't need that.
laptop,
Okay.
no, because it'll only take a minute. So I wanna review, the cooperative center. They,
Extension?
yes,
Okay.
the extension. So 2022, 2023, they asked for 51,750 for their personnel line. At the last budget meeting, you approved their previous numbers
Mhm.
from last year. But their personnel line is actually 51,450 this year. It's less than what they asked for last year. So I want to know how you want to proceed with that. Because they're asking for less money, even though you asked for to agree with last year's numbers to move forward with that. They're asking for less, but you technically
Well,
be
then
giving them more.
technically it shows here that they're looking for $61,300.
Mhm.
And last year it shows that they asked for $58,050.
Yes,
So they're asking for more.
so they asked for more last year in their personnel line than they did this year.
I guess I don't care about their lines. I'm looking at their overall.
Well, how will we show that in the budget then you're cut?
I mean, their request. Their request this year was, their total request was.
61,
Right,
3,
but
Yeah.
if you look at the, in the most current ones we gave you, if you look at the, current year, and you will see what Carrie's talking about. Last year, for 2023, they asked for 51,750.
Yeah.
For 2024, they're asking 51,400.
But again, that's their contract. I'm saying their overall budget, we're willing to fund what last year's whole number was, which was 58,000.
Right, so how are we gonna come up with that total, since their things are broken out in two lines?
I guess it's not my place to cut certain lines. I don't know how they run and what they need. I'm not looking to cut a certain line. I'm cutting back to.
You're just giving them the total that they asked for
Yeah,
last
yeah.
year. Oh,
It's
okay.
how I'm looking. And now I'd asked you, Barb, you were gonna do some homework.
I've been right out ragged.
So you
I have
haven't,
not-
okay.
I have not, and I
Okay.
apologize for that.
I,
I shouldn't say I have not, I
I
started
still don't
researching, but
understand.
hadn't gotten an answer. I had
I
not. come
still
up with an
don't
answer.
understand, and I'm really running into people that are scratching their head saying the same thing. On
The history,
why we fund it,
yeah,
what they do.
what I had
why.
been told, and I don't know if I can find it in any books anywhere. Like I said, I started going online and trying to research the University of Maine, and
Yeah.
here didn't get what you were looking for. From what I understood, from what I was told when I was hired, because the county had the land and the school built the building. Somehow we inherited this portion of their budget too. And it's never changed to my knowledge since that time, and it would have been in the eighties,
Yeah, I know.
like eighties.
So as I said, I mean, it's really got me scratching my head, especially knowing that we're not, the services
I
from
think
there
the
are
best,
going
the
elsewhere.
best, quickest thing I can probably do, and if you're comfortable with this, is I can call, the University of Maine. Or call
Yeah, or-
Vina.
Why
and
don't
ask
we
if
just-
she
I wouldn't ask
wants
me,
to-
I wouldn't
No,
ask an actual employee there, I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll call few of them and
I
try.
would, but I wanna know,
But I
why
was
we
trying to
fund
look in
this.
the actual
I-
history of the
Well,
buildings too.
if we're talking about funding it now, I don't see any reason why we don't use last year's figures.
what, yeah, no, that, and,
What law says we have to?
oh yeah, no, exactly, and as I say, it is not up to us to look at a line.
Okay.
You know, we're just saying it's last year's figures, but I appreciate, I appreciate you asking.
I just wanted clarity because I really didn't know how to capture that, and I saw that, you
Yeah,
know,
no.
individual line, there was definitely a difference, and
Does that answer your, question for you?
If
Yes.
it's a matter, and you wanna be careful here, because I mean, as commissioners, we direct or dictate an employee salary.
Mhm.
Technically, Vina is not my employee, do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Right.
So therefore I have no room to, but I wanna know what they do,
Right,
a lot. So,
Well, it sounds like that this is one thing that we got involved in years ago, just
And I
kind of
think it just-
developed a lifestyle of itself. and
no, I agree.
Grew
And,
and grew and grew.
and I think you'll find that's exactly what we're gonna find out, and I don't mean to quash a good thing, but we have several organizations right now in our budget, you know who I'm talking about,
Yeah,
that we're funding that are almost duplicating services. And I'm not sure,
And some of it is not even. in
I'm
this
not sure, what are you doing for you? What do you do? I mean, we look at the budget and we have to be like, what does this service provide for 38,000 taxpayers?
Mm.
And when it's going to Knox County or Lincoln County,
Lincoln County.
you know, so. Oh, that's cool.
thank you, sorry, I bursted in here.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I love how she yells at us. Karen, do you get that a lot? Does she just scream at you guys?
I find it amusing, and
Right,
it's not screaming, she just, if, you know.
I am a passionate person that expresses frustration and excitement.
how's the job working out for you?
Good, great,
Good.
wonderful.
Good, good.
We're
You
just
like
grateful
it?
you're here every day.
What's that?
Do you like it?
Yes,
You like the job?
yes.
Yeah,
Is it as challenging as you thought?
No, it's been really challenging in some areas.
Yes. And maybe plus
And
a little bit more.
But that's not a bad thing, because there's a lot of times that she'll call or text or email and you know, just be like, so what about, and a lot of times I'm like, it's a good question.
But you know, the challenges help me learn the job a little bit more and give me a better understanding of whatever it might be that I'm
Right.
divulging in, so.
Yeah, and maybe we would normally pass over it, and then maybe we should have researched it.
Yes, yeah, and I find that sometimes you open up something to try to find a simple answer and, you know, a day or two later is gone by and you're going, still can't find it and scratching the head.
Yeah.
So you just, I told him that, I said, sometimes you just go down this big rabbit hole, and when you go down that rabbit hole, it just opens up so many more avenues, but the challenges are good, the challenges just make me a stronger employee.
We
Very good.
appreciate that.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
So now we make a motion to.
Now I will accept it. I will second, yeah.
Motion made, motion been seconded, all in favor?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Shut her down.